It don't. But I can see one thing though. A couple of my pictures still there.
Mm.
So, but that's gonna be harsh for her, man.
I told you, but rock bottom we bad. That poor little child. 'Cause right now she playing with fire, and she definitely gonna get burnt. And she's gonna leave scars too if she don't if she don't survive. The only reason why she don't survive is from people like you, because I circulate real thin with people that know what to do.
Right. And this motherfucker said, "I hate you," and I said, "Well, damn,
And harsh
I love
words,
you."
boy. Harsh words, harsh words, harsh words. Especially to say that you don't know what that word really means.
Right. And she said, "But them are words she mean though."
See, one thing about hate. Hate means stop everything.
Yeah.
And what I say, I don't like saying that little word hate. Just like I don't like saying remind you.
Right.
And
That's what I was trying to
motherfucker.
say.
And motherfucker.
I thought, the Bible taught you better than that. But I thought, you telling me I was a bad guy, and you probably saying that he's probably saying that I was a devil and
Mm-hmm.
got and I thought that was part of it too. I know that played a part of it too.
Yep.
I know that played a part of it too.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
so why if I'm a bad person, why I'm so hurt and I still don't hate you. I still love you. And you hate me. You hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Make it make sense, my brother.
He don't.
And this shit funny now.
Yeah, bro. You gotta let it keep him crying though, bro. 'Cause what makes sense, let you know who's lying.
Right. And she know I know what the fuck going on now. She know how to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm. That's why she said, "Why you think she say I hate you?"
Yeah. Oh man. God man. The fuck? So no, I'm saying though, we living in a time now where you can't motherfucking lie and shit, man. You
Exactly,
like I
bro.
said, you gotta it's everything gonna come to a motherfucking head.
Like the dude that broke out of the jail.
Yeah.
I told my boss, I said, "Dog, I want you to sit there and think about this. 10 niggas breaking out of a prison. Do you actually think they gonna show you that shit?
What you mean? We're gonna show you what?
Do you actually think they gonna show you how they broke out the motherfucker? Only way they gonna show you how they broke out the motherfucker if they trying to throw a story out there, start up some shit. So what was the talk of the week, well the month, well the week? Them niggas going out 3 weeks. They really about a month. What was the talk of the 3 weeks? That right wrong.
Right.
See, nobody wasn't talking about what Congress is trying to do dealing with Donald Trump, and nobody talking about Joe Biden having cancer to the bone.
No, they ain't saying nothing about that.
You
They
know what I'm
quiet on that.
saying? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said again, if Joe Biden got cancer to the bone, that means that Joe Biden had cancer when he first became president. When he had cancer when he had cancer when he first became president, he wasn't fit to become president.
Right. So if you're sick, you can't be a president?
Fuck no, not with cancer. That's a what they call that there, a chronic, not chronic, some kind of general disease. That means that you deteriorate. You can't be deteriorating being a motherfucking what they call it there, they call it
Legal.
the leader of the free world.
Damn.
And you gotta be up to shape to be able to do the shit that you gotta do being the president.
So let me ask you this, then.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was on medication for all this shit?
Bruh,
Medication.
they saying that you ain't supposed to have nothing that's gonna hinder you doing your job. Like, for instance, medication might have to go to the bathroom while you got to what? Meet.
Uh-huh.
See? All that shit. That why you think they say you can't be no transgender being in the motherfucking military no more.
Why? What they say?
They say because you taking transgender drugs to be that way.
Damn.
And that's mood swing in your mind. We don't want you,
Mm-hmm.
we don't want you unstable mind in here. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's because that new dude got in there, Pete.
Damn.
And when he got in there, he said, "Man, we don't need no Tinkerbells in here. We need men in here ready to kill.
Right.
Women in here that's ready to kill." He said, "We don't care about your sexual preferences. We just need you here to kill."
Damn.
He said, "But
Mm.
these ones that's having gender hormone surgery and they not and they ain't up to being a soldier because they be too busy taking medication for what they doing."
Yeah.
So he said they don't need them as soldiers. And you're right too. You don't need no confused motherfucker shooting no gun.
Right.
Just fuck around and get scared and shoot your ass. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
You
Damn.
you need them killers next to you, nigga. You don't need no Tinkerbell trying to get your booty.
Hell no. Damn. So that explains everything then. You know, if Joe Biden had cancer, he was on medicine. Ain't no way to hell, because you go that being on medicine is like being under influence.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. There you go. Now
So
you think
I want to know now. Now my next question is this here: Did do you think that had him thinking like he was thinking?
like you just said, look, did you hear you just said? That's just it, Amber. This nigga wasn't doing none, making none decisions. They were using the auto pen for him. That's what they finding out. That's why you had the people break out of jail, because that's what's happening right now. But they ain't letting nobody hear it.
God damn.
And they only got one nigga that broke out of jail left.
Man. So what they? Hold on. So if we know it's the hour of awakening, they
Mm-hmm.
got to know it's the hour of awakening too, right?
Right,
Every day you see how many motherfuckers.
right. That's why they unleashed that coronavirus. See, because that coronavirus was gonna throw us in a depression of fear. You see, and then where the awakening start to wake you up, and you got fear, it was gonna be too much mixture. It was gonna fuck you up. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we broke out of the fear of the coronavirus bullshit and the masses and all that shit. You dig? To go into this new era of the truth gotta make sense. Or we ain't doing it. We ain't going along with your shit no more. You see what I'm saying? That's where we at now. And see, them bitches trying to push shit in law, you dig? So we can't do what we want to do with them trying to do what they want to do. You got me?
Right.
And that's why you seeing now, you see people fucking with the police with these pull over traffic stops and stuff. And then going to court and fucking over the judges in the courtroom.
Uh-huh.
And remember, they got motherfucking judges leaving out the court because the person is putting them in check, letting them know that what you're doing is illegal. He said, if I want to, I can put you under a citizen arrest, Your Honor.
Right.
And that Your Honor, and then Your Honor got his ass up and walked out of there. That was on TikTok. And Your Honor got his ass up and walked out the courtroom. Say, bro, what they doing? Say, bro, ordinance and fines. That shit made up by them.
Can't meet nobody else.
Made by them, dog. We never authorized none of that shit, dog.
Right.
So therefore, we don't have to abide by that shit unless we go into contract with them by signing shit.
Right.
As long as you don't sign nothing, for instance, if they threat for you, for instance, you can drive around all you want now, nigga. Because all you gotta tell them that I'm not working, I'm traveling, I'm in commerce, I'm trying to get a job, I'm trying to get some work. You see what I'm saying? So they can't ask you for no drive license and all that. That's against your rights. You did because you ain't commit no felony, you ain't commit no law, you ain't hurt nobody, you ain't jeopardize no what? Nobody life.
Right.
So they ain't supposed to be holding you on no citation and holding you to stop you from traveling, dog. That's against your civil rights to travel around like you want. You're a man, bro. But like I said again, mama signed you over. You see, my mama signed me over. You see, she ain't know no better.
So you trying to sign what like the birth certificate?
See, that's why we gotta abide by the rules and regulations, dog. Cause we've been signed over into their system.
Yeah.
See, once you say, that's the fictional character that my mama didn't know what she was doing. She signed him over to you. I am Ambry, because I know that ain't your real name.
Yeah.
It's Rodney. Rodney. See, I'm Ambry. Rodney is what my mom signed me. I'm a beneficiary of Rodney. Yeah, I know of him, but I'm not him. See, I'm the man. You see, I'm the man. You dig? So therefore, y'all gotta take care of him. Y'all gotta take care of him because y'all got him on paper. Y'all owe him paper. Y'all got him on paper. Y'all owe him paper. I'm a beneficiary of him. So give me my check, bitch. But that is it, Amber. They won't let you get that or third or they won't get you. They won't let you get that authority over yourself like that. You heard me? Because that's why they want you to get to what 60 before they can give you what your motherfucking retirement check.
Yeah, my brother. That's rocket science, my brother.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
That's secret.
It's better once you realize who's playing who. Who I got a number for you. When you think about praying and playing, both of them is close to the same, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's got one level that's different.
Bro, that's crazy, ain't it? Because it's the same game we play it on you while you're on your knees.
Yeah,
While you praying with your hand and your eyes closed, these motherfuckers playing that game on you not knowing what you doing. Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Don't people know what they were doing when they put up all these words together, dog?
yeah, yeah,
That's why I can decipher them bitches and tell you how them bitches really go. Because I know I tripped y'all with that Q, huh?
yeah.
You they say, yeah. And they don't remember about the Q.
Oh, you talking about the cute? What you mean, like?
I told you. I said, remember that clock? Remember I told you about the circle, beginning with no ended?
Yeah,
And you are one of the ones in the middle, being one of the ones?
yeah,
All right. Now, when you look at the clock being a circle, and then that dot being you in the middle without no arms on it, right?
right,
Now, when shit don't make what sense to you by you being what neutral in the middle of that circle, right?
right.
When shit don't make sense to you while you in the middle of that circle, what you gonna be trying to do? What you gonna be trying to do to that circle?
Shit, crash that bitch out.
So you gonna be trying to get out that bitch. That's why you what asking questions. So while you asking that question, that's that line trying to come out that motherfucker that turned from that circle. You see what I'm saying? Because all you got to do is see yourself being in the middle of the circle. And then when the shit didn't make sense to you, now you see yourself as a line trying to get out that bitch. Or somebody lying to you. That's why it don't make no sense. So you trying to get out that motherfucking circle. There go the truth right there. There go that line trying to get out that circle when you see that Q being spelled. It's a circle with a line at the bottom of that motherfucker trying to get out. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Why is it like that? Why the line could be at the top? You hear me?
Yeah.
Why the line couldn't be at the top? Why the line is at the bottom? Because that's your lowest what? Vibration.
Uh-huh.
You dig? So I see what they mean by question. You see, you're supposed to question anything that don't make sense to you because sense is already in you to make sense out of living life. That's why make believe nonsense stops you from using common sense. The common sense that you're born with. The truth. See what I'm saying? It ain't hard. That's why I say that's what makes us all equal. The truth. Everybody got the truth in them until they taught to be a liar. So you go and get you some sleep, boy. And I'm gonna talk to you
I,
later.
I ain't sleep, man.
Man, it sound like you.
I was just writing that girl back. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
oh,
this one,
oh,
my
oh, oh,
brother.
oh, oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you this one, man. So like, there was this other one, man. This older little chick I've been dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, man, man, have a going back and forth. I really like the girl, man, and you know, but she, I can tell she had been with some more motherfuckers, like another dude, like 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 in the past, and she said he was like a narcissist, and
Mm-hmm.
she said that shit fucked her life up, and she was like, man, that shit got me traumatized. I'm scared to even deal with anybody anymore. I said, me too, cause I just got to deal with the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, and so she had problems. She wanted, every time she said she was looking for a job and shit. But she had a brand new vehicle, man, like a 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, you stuck with that motherfucking bill, man. I said, I would never do no shit like that. Hell no. And I said, I bet you got a handle on that motherfucker. She said, yeah, it's been around like $1,000.